Hello everyone, this is Happy Buddhism. This video will be the 8th in a series of explanations about Buddha's parable on the true nature of human existence. 8. The honey. With 2 mice above him nibbling away at the fragile vine he is clinging to, and a bottomless sea with hungry dragons in it below him, the traveller is in a truly dangerous situation indeed. But when honey drips down by him and he tastes some, he is completely distracted from his mortal peril. What does the honey represent? Honey represents our various desires. In life, we want a great many things, and in fact, we never stop wanting more, no matter how modest a lifestyle we may think we lead. Buddhism sums our innumerable desires up into 5. 1. Desire for food. 2. Desire for wealth. 3. Desire for intimacy. 4. Desire for fame. 5. Desire for sleep. We desire to eat in order to relieve our hunger, and also to enjoy the pleasure that comes from the flavours and textures of our favourite foods. We desire to earn money both in order to pay for things like house bills and food costs, as well as for items and services that can provide us with convenience or entertainment. We desire to have closeness and intimacy with other people, as it soothes our loneliness and satisfies our primal instincts. We desire to gain recognition and praise from other people for our talents and achievements, competing with others to enjoy the prestige of being on top. We desire to relax, have fun, and sleep, both because sleep is necessary for our survival and because we need to gain relief from the stress and worries that come with our daily lives. Gaining a taste of the honey, its sweet flavour delights the traveller, and he immediately becomes fixated on obtaining more of it. All thought of his terrifying situation has been pushed aside solely in favour of this honey. Have you ever found yourself distracted like the traveller while in the middle of urgent circumstances? You probably haven't had the exact experience of dangling from a delicate vine over a cliff edge while a tiger stares at you hungrily, but you might have had times where, for example, you had an extremely important examination the next day but ended up absorbed in your favourite novel or comic. Or maybe you had some crucial deadline to make but somehow found yourself mashing buttons on your favourite video game. When something stressful looms in front of us, it's very tempting to just zone out and look to pleasurable distractions instead of dealing with the issue at hand, even though it would make far more logical sense to focus on doing what we can to resolve the situation. Why do we get tempted like this? Because of our innumerable desires. Right from the very beginning of the day, our desires push and pull us in all sorts of directions. When we awake to the sound of an alarm, we may find ourselves wishing we could have slept just a little bit longer, which is precisely why the snooze button was invented. Our desires whisper to us, "You don't need to get up just yet. You're still tired and you've still got some time. Take those extra 5 minutes of sleep. Go on, you know you want to." And it can take a fair bit of strength not to indulge them. Once we have finally succeeded at fighting off the temptation to sleep more, we find ourselves confronted by an onslaught of other desires. When selecting our clothes for the day, for instance, whether a suit or uniform or a more casual outfit, what we are concerned with is looking good. We want to present a certain image to others, hoping it will gain us respect and recognition. After all, we wouldn't bother getting dressed every day if we lived on a totally uninhabited island, would we? After putting our clothes on, we desire to eat something to satisfy our hunger. Then we spend the day either at work trying to gain the money that we want, or at school trying to gain academic success. We mingle with others, hoping to be liked and accepted, and then, when we come home at the end of the day, we desire to rid ourselves of the day's stress, so we indulge in our favourite pastimes. Finally, the desire to sleep comes back around and we retire to bed, recharging our energy for another day spent chasing desire after desire. In this way, all we focus on each day is satisfying as many of our desires as we can. We don't leave any room for ourselves to remember that just like the traveller, we too are in a precarious situation. We may die at any time, and we have no idea what will happen to us when we die. This issue is called the crucial matter of the afterlife. There is no matter more pressing or important than the question of what will happen to us after death, and so we need to hurry to have this issue resolved. However, all we think about day in, day out is satisfying our 5 desires. We endlessly crave more of the honey of temporal fulfillment. The crucial matter of the afterlife is, therefore, pushed to the back of our minds as if it is nothing more than a trivial fancy, while we run ourselves ragged just trying to gain more of the sweet yet short-lived nectar of worldly pleasures. Truly, our priorities are back to front. Sweet as the pleasures of life may be, they are by far not what is most important for us. Our desires are unlimited and unceasing, and can never be fully satisfied in our limited lives. To try to satisfy them all is to only enjoy the dripping honey while the vine that is our lifeline gradually thins. First and foremost, we should be focusing our energy on finding resolution for our crucial matter of the afterlife so that we may find real, lasting peace of mind and satisfaction in this life.